Nobody blames you, because that means maybe you have a heart attack. The same thing, my friend. When you see yourself seeing the injustice and you don't feel like you change it. You see people doing haram and you cannot even speak against it. You see yourself lying or cheating or not praying on time. Your heart is very sick. You need to see a doctor. And sometimes there are spiritual healers. They advise you. They put you down to earth. They remind you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You need that. That's more than surgery of the heart. So Al-Walid ibn al-Mughira, people visited him and they told him, what do we do? Hajj is coming. The Mawsim al-Hajj is coming. And Muhammad is going to be threatened. A lot of people will come to Mecca, and if they hear this man, they're going to buy his way of talking. He's good. He's going to convince them. So he said, okay, suggest to me what you want us to do. They started saying, let's call him Sahir. Let's tell people we have a magician here. Be careful, do not listen to him. He said, I don't like that idea. Somebody else gave another idea. He said, let's say that Muhammad is Kahin. Is a palm reader, is a person who claims that he knows the unseen. He said, no, I don't like that. People will find out that he's not Kahin. Okay, let's call him a poet. You know, he's, when he reads Quran to people, that's poetry. He said, no. I know poetry. I'm a poet, that's not poetry. He said, that's not poetry. SubhanAllah, now he knows it's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then they said, okay, let's say he's Majnoon. When people are coming to Mecca, at the gates of Mecca, by I-10 West, the entrance from KT, we put few people there, discreetly flyers, and 10 people, be careful, there is a Majnoon somewhere. Sha'ir, don't listen to him. Galveston entrance, 59 South, from the entrances of the city. He said, I don't like that too. He's not Majnoon. They will find out that he's not Majnoon. And then he said, I don't like any suggestion of what you said, but the nearest that applies to him, that he's truly magician. It's magic. Let's call it magic. And he said, that's not still magic. We know magicians. So they agreed on calling him Sahir. Why? Because magicians do something, brothers. What do? If you listen to magicians, or you are a victim of magic, what do, magicians? Division between husband and wife, between father and son, between mother and daughter. This is what magicians do. ما يفرقون به بين المرء وزوجه. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Baqarah. They teach and they learn something that really makes division between husband and wife. Now sometimes if you have some trouble with your wife and you used to love her a lot and she used to love you a lot, maybe somebody is doing magic. You have to check that too. Why? Because they are saying Muhammad divide between the tribes and between people. Actually, when I know the truth and you're still on falsehood, I'm sorry. I might have been your best friend, but once I come to know the truth and you still stay on falsehood, the Sheikh Jazallah Khair just recited, وَمَا بَعْدَ أَوْ مَاذَا بَعْدَ الْحَقِّ إِلَّا ضَلَالٌ. What is after truth? Misguidance. You have to put a line. So he said, okay, I will accept Sahir and we will go with that. We will call him Sahir, the magician of Mecca. By the way, some people who used to cure al-mas al-jinn came and he said, I offer him help. I want to offer Muhammad help. He heard, he never met Muhammad sallallahu that he's Majnoon. Once he sat with him, he said, I would like to help you. The Rasulullah sallallahu told him, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Hamdan kathiran kama amar, wa shukru lahu subhanahu, faqad wa'ala mazida. Something, all he said, Alhamdulillah wa salatu wassalam. He said, Mudda yadaka ubayiruk. Give your hand, I want to give you bay'ah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu annaka Muhammadun Rasulullah. He said, okay, what made you believe right away? He said, this cannot come from Majnoon. I'm a specialist. I deal with Majaneen. This is not Majnoon. He said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. This is how powerful Rasul was. Just give him a chance. Give him freedom of speech. Let him speak to people. That's all he said. After this, Jabir ibn Abdullah narrates hadith. It is said that Rasulullah كان يعرض نفسه بالموقف. He used to stand up wherever people can see him. And he was talking to people. Some of us have a chance. Somebody is asking you about Islam. An employee, a colleague, a student, a teacher, a neighbor, and you are just giving it up. Don't miss that opportunity. Each one of us is supposed to be standing in the market and, by the way, calling people to Islam. Say La ilaha illallah, you will enter Jannah. 100 will hear you, maybe one will buy it. That's what you need. But we are shy to be Muslims. Some of us hide their identity of being Muslims. Call me Mo. Mo, like a cow. His name is Mohammad, and call me Mo. You don't look like Mike anyway. You know what I mean? Somewhere Fatima, call me Fa. You know, Fa is soap and shampoo. You don't fit, sorry. You don't look nice anyway. I don't know. Sorry, Wallahi, I feel so sad that a Muslim his name is Hussam and he calls himself Sam. To fit. So a non-Muslim embraced Islam and changed his name. A sister coming to Islam and changed her name to become Muslim. And a Muslim because he wants, to be accepted. He wants to fit. I don't want people to ask me what religion you have. After 9/11, I have seen some people, astaghfirullah, disassociating themselves from Islam. That's wrong. You don't do that. You are the best if you understand. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي. Who is better in speech than a person who does great things? You're the best. Allah wants you to be the best, but you want to be, I don't know what. مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ. First he does da'wah. The job of Prophet Muhammad and all the Anbiya. وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا. You do righteous, you do good, spread good. وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. And say, I am a Muslim. You don't hide your identity. By looking sometimes like this. You want your sisters to wear hijab, but you don't want to identify yourself as a Muslim. No, it doesn't work. Sometimes you see a brother with his wife in a shopping center. She's wearing full hijab, mashallah, while he's wearing short. What type of da'wah are you doing to your wife or daughter? Allahu Akbar. Jabir ibn Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him. كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يعرض نفسه بالموقف فيقول ألا رجل يحملني إلى قومه. Any one of you take me to his people? Take me to your people, I just want to talk. So he was active. Every morning he goes, every afternoon. Take me to your people. Take me to your tent. Take me to your neighborhood. Take me to your village. I just want to talk to people. Let them hear me. If they accept what I'm saying, fine. If they don't, that's fine too. لا إكراه في الدين. فإن قريشا منعوني أن أبلغ كلام ربي. Quraysh are stopping me from doing da'wah. He knew that people were not listening to him. People came for business, for hajj, for doing whatever, and they go. But he was active, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma salli alayhi. And the same thing, brothers. All what Allah wants from us is the juhd, is the action, is the effort. The rest is on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now negotiations. When the kuffar of Quraysh saw that punishing the Sahaba actually is increasing their number, because remember, when you are mazloom, when you are oppressed, and people come to hear about oppression, nobody likes oppression. By nature, people will sympathize with you if they just hear. So your job is whenever you see an oppression, speak about it. If any brother or sister is oppressed, tell people that so and so are doing this to so and so. People will start feeling, say this is not right. They might not even share your faith, but they say this is not right. Rachel Corrie, that lady, young girl who died for Palestine. Why she died for Palestine? She was bulldozer. She stood up for a bulldozer because she saw what those people are doing to the Muslims in Palestine is inhuman. You don't destroy somebody's house.